Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing? I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to all my new subscribers, and my new subscribers especially because of all of you. This is the reason I do at times corny videos, funny videos, educational videos, as in is what this video is going to be about. I don't know why I'm swaying back and forth like I'm on a ship. This is, depending on how I'm going to put a title on this video, this is not for storage as storage, like storage shelves or anything. So if you're looking for that kind of video, this is more storage for your records. If you're moving, construction in your house, or for whatever reason, you're taking a plane or a spaceship into outer space, whatever the case may be. I found the perfect box. And there are a few videos out there, but I just want to kind of put my 2 cents in because, if anybody looking, right off the bat, I'll say this: the perfect box for this, in my opinion, it's not built heavy by any means, and I'm sure, fumble my words here, and I'm sure there are boxes out there that are actually manufactured for this very purpose, but there's really no reason to spend money on these boxes because it's not a permanent thing. It's temporary. So I got my boxes absolutely free at the hardware store. Now, if you go to a liquor store, you could probably find some, but I did a couple of trips to the liquor store and I could not find the right box. It was all the boxes. There were obviously wine bottle boxes, and they were like a 1/16 or a quarter of an inch too short, just a little too short, and the records, they fit fine this way, but height wise they just didn't work. So I went to the hardware store, and they were more than happy to give me all of the boxes, and I'm actually going back there again Thursday or Friday, because that's when they get their shipment of paint. So the perfect box, if you haven't gone out to look, or if you are in the process of looking, the perfect box is they carry 4 1-gallon, four 1-gallon paint cans. You can see the indent in there from the, if I can get in there, from the indent from the paint cans. 4 of them go in there, but they are literally the perfect size because there's enough room in here. If you want to, you can reinforce it. You really don't have to. I'm not going to because the records aren't going far. They'll just be moved to another spot in my house. You can certainly reinforce the bottom if you wanted to with another piece of cardboard, and then reinforce the top and or the sides. There's plenty of space in there. But there's also enough space that if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. So the next thing you might want to, and again, 1-gallon paint boxes. Don't waste your time with anything else. These work absolutely fine. The other thing is another video I had seen. The gentleman was using, he was putting them in plastic bags and then putting the bags in here, and that's fine too. I initially got, I think these are 3 mil. These are actually 3 mil. I bought them too big though. They're 3 mil, which, I would suggest that if you're going to have them stored for a long period of time. But just for my purpose, I'll show you what I'm going to be using. Now, I was going to use these, but one, they're way too big. They are 42-gallon, which are huge. I can put them to use, but I'm not going to use them for this because they're just way too big for the boxes. I wasn't even thinking about the size. You could probably you could actually use the 3 mil 30-gallon bags. Would it be better? So I'm using these only because this is what I had in my shed, and they're going to work fine. These are heavy-duty trash bags. They're not construction bags per se, but they're trash bags, and they're going to work fine for this purpose. Again, if you're going to store your records for a long period of time, I suggest using at least a 3 mil, and I would probably stay away from the 42-gallon because they're way too big. I'd maybe go towards the 30-gallon bags. And that's something I didn't think about until I started this project, and I was like, these fucking bags are huge. I mean, this is one bag right here. Way too big. So 30 gallon, maybe, I don't know if they make a 25 gallon, probably, you know, I'd go the smallest, but 30 gallon, 3 mil bags would work great for a longer period of time. But for all intents and purposes, these are going to be stored for a few months, if that, and they're being stored in a cool, dry place in my home. So I'm not really worried about too much. So what I did was I basically took a bag and put it on the inside like that. Now these boxes will hold between 30 and 40, maybe a little more, probably closer to 40. And basically put them in there like so. You know, and the box is nice because it flexes a little bit. You do want to be careful. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overpack it. But I think the amount I have here, I think the amount I have like 45 or 46 records. I think they're going to fit fine. So, I mean, you can really go all out. You can reinforce the bottom with more cardboard. There's enough room. You can reinforce the top of the box. Let me actually put this down a little bit here, guys, so I can show you a little better. You know, you have plenty of room. You have probably from the top of the record to the top of the box, you have maybe, you know, more than a half an inch, you know, almost an inch. So you definitely have plenty of room to enforce the bottom, and then you can put a piece of cardboard on top, and you could also put on the side too if you wanted to. But again, I'm not doing that because these are not going far and they're not going to be stored for very long. So basically what I do is fill them up all the way like so. I make sure it's folded in. Now kind of roll them like that. You can tape it if you wanted to. Put your other piece of cardboard here if you wanted to. You're going to go like this. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to double check to see what was in there again, because I am going to label this box. I'm packing this and storing it away. I got Iron Butterfly and oh yeah, Iron Butterfly. I have a Jefferson Airplane. Okay. So and label your boxes. I mean, do it however you want to. Label them as well as you want to, however you want to do it. I've been writing names and letters. Not names of every band in the box, but just so I have a general idea what's there. The tape, I would, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't use the same tape. I would use a different tape. The tape isn't the best. You know, it's regular packing tape. There might be a better kind of packing tape out there for anybody to use. Maybe I was just careless when I was starting this project yesterday, and it just didn't seem to tape very good, but it actually seems to be doing much better today. And actually what I'm going to do is I am going to do this too. And I pull it tight, and I go like that. I mean, it's really open. It's an open canvas. However you feel you want to do it, you can do it. But this is a basic outline of what you should do, in my honest opinion. And that's it right there. I'm going to label it. I have, I believe, 46-ish records in here. Fine. I'm going to store, and I recommend storing them like this. I'm not laying them flat like this. They're getting stored upright like this. And I'm off centering, so I'm putting two next to each other, and then I'm putting one that goes, kind of puts more weight on the edge here and not so much here. So it's the weight of the next box. And I would not go more than stacking one box. I don't want to say stacking two boxes. Stack one box on top of one box. I wouldn't go more than that. It'd be too heavy. So there you go, guys. I hope this helps anybody moving, anybody looking to store their records, whether it's moving, you're having construction done in your home. Let me know if this works for you. This is, like I said earlier, you could do almost anything you want as far as reinforcing the box. There's plenty of room, but this paint box is absolutely perfect, and it does the job. And my music room is going to be kind of like a family room. I kind of have to blend everything together, but I have my hands in with the designing of how everything's going to go, and repurposing some of my old record shelves because I'm getting new ones, the IKEA ones, which I have. I haven't shown too much of that, but yeah, I look forward to showing the room when it's done in a few months. It's a long process. It's been a long time in the waiting, and but things are underway. Completely cleared out my garage. That was a task in itself. And that's getting turned into an apartment, and everything is getting swapped around in my house. So I don't know why I'm telling you that. If you're interested, great. If not, I hope this little the paint box, call it the vinyl paint box, works out for all of you. It's fits the records perfectly, and I hope this is helpful to anybody who needs this information. I appreciate, again, subscribers. Young and old, new and old. I want to say thank all of you, and good luck to all of you. And remember, peace, be kind to others, and I hope this helps all of you out. Take care.